everybody, welcome back to another vlog. Today we are making our annual Christmas treats for the neighbors. I did this like with my mom growing up. We did it almost every year and it was always so much fun. It was usually just me and her because not very many people were very interested in baking. So me and her would get together and we'd like bake literally all day. We'd make so many things for all of our neighbors. When I moved to where I currently live, I'm in a different state. And we bought our house a few years ago and I was like, I need to continue that tradition because it was always so much fun. I love baking and yeah, it's just fun. So today is the day. It is Christmas Eve, if you know what I mean. And I guess not if you know what I mean, but if you get the reference. Anyway, so we are going to do some baking. I don't quite go as ham. I just do a few things, but we're gonna do it anyways. And yeah, it's fun. I'm excited. So let's get going. I'm just gonna make cookies and like this other little, I think it's called like Christmas crack, if I'm like remembering right. It's like a cracker with like some toffee and chocolate or something. I don't know. Anyways, that's what I'm gonna make. Let's get going on that because it's gonna take a minute and it's already 1:40 in the afternoon. We kind of took a little bit of time getting ready this morning and out the door, and then when I was in Walmart, it was crazy. 2 days before Christmas. Wouldn't recommend going to the store. Anyways, we're gonna be snacking on some baby carrots and making Christmas treats. Let's do it. Okay, I don't know if that lighting's good or not, but we're gonna use it anyways because I don't have the best lighting in my kitchen. I also have a pretty small kitchen, so there's not many places I can set up a camera. But we're gonna start with the sugar cookies because they take the longest. So let's get them going. Used to sell these cookies at like a Christmas bazaar back in my hometown, and they'd always go so fast. Like people went crazy for these cookies, but since moving, I've been gone from my hometown almost 10 years now, so haven't got to do that in a minute. It's a shit ton of sugar. Okay, here's the dough. Big old tub of dough. That's like a few pounds. It's heavy. Anyways, let's get it all rolled out and cut it into cookies. Yes, I'm using a bottle lid to spread out my flour. It works so good, and it also works really good when I use it when I'm making my cinnamon rolls and I'm spreading the like granulated sugar, because you just take a scoop of it and it has like little holes on the bottom and it just like perfectly evenly spreads the granulated sugar. It just works so good. I don't know. Work smarter, not harder, right? Just because it's a bottle lid doesn't mean it can't be used for other things. Okay, anyways. it's sticky. We're gonna do a snowman and a Christmas tree, and then a stocking and a star. I have a little ornament, but I think it's just gonna turn into a circle. And then like a little holly leaf, but I think these ones will be the cutest. Push it down and then lift it up. Perfect. First batch going in the oven. First batch is done. Look how pretty. They're so cute. They just like, they don't spread. They're just like a puffy, soft sugar cookie. They're so good. Okay, I'm gonna get the rest of these cut out and baked and put on the sheet and everything, clean up, and then I'll be back when I start the next treat. Otherwise, it's just gonna be repetitive and boring for you to watch, so nobody's gonna care. But yeah, then the fun part is frosting them, and I'm excited. They're not gonna be as fancy as like we used to do them because I don't have as many piping heads as my grandma used to have, but we're gonna try and make them as cute as we can. So anyways, I'll be back when we start the next treat. Okay, cookies are done and baked and currently cooling. They look so good and I'm excited to frost them. It's now at 3 p.m. and I'm gonna start the next little batch of like the Christmas crack cookie thingies. I don't know. I've never made them before, so fingers crossed they turn out good. But before we do that, it is prime afternoon iced coffee time, so let's make that really quick. Perfect. Anyways, let's get baking some. Gotta read the recipe. Oven to 350. 10 pounds for the other one. I should have got like Christmas wrappers, but I sure didn't. So we're gonna use like these spring colors. Might need a couple more. Perfect. I was very much an ingredients household growing up. And we'd get Ritz crackers and put them in the microwave with just cheese on them. Tasty. We're gonna use a cup of butter. Okay, so essentially I'm gonna melt this butter down and then I'm gonna add some brown sugar in there and just let it boil. So I'll bring it back after it comes to a boil because you don't wanna watch that, I'm sure. Okay, this is how they're looking right now. I gotta put them back in the oven just to like get the chocolate to melt, but they look pretty tasty. Okay, this is how they turned out. I put little sprinkles on them. Let's see if it's gonna get clear for me. But I think they look so cute. Hopefully they taste good. I'm gonna put them in the fridge and let them cool, and then probably gonna do a little bit of a taste test on one of them to hopefully make sure that they taste good, because I don't wanna give something out that's not gonna taste good. We have to still frost the cookies. So here in a little bit, I'm gonna frost the cookies and then we'll get them put into their cute little boxes and then we're gonna go and deliver them. So we'll be back. Okay, little toffee update because they've been sitting in the fridge for probably close to an hour and I was really worried that they were gonna stick to the wrapper. So I had to get one out and try because they finally sat up. Good news, they don't stick. Looks like a peanut butter cup and they are delicious. I had to of course take a bite because I had to make sure I wasn't feeding my neighbors something that was horrible, but very sweet, but good. Frosting time. So far I just have butter and vanilla and a little bit of sugar in there. We're gonna whip that up. I find the top piece to that, so we're just going, we're gonna see how it works.
Just now you're gonna put in a little bit.
Okay, so essentially that's what they're gonna look like. And then I'm gonna make the hat red. Cookie decoration update. I got the Christmas trees, bottoms done. I did just like lines for the trunks. And then I got the top of the stockings done. And then I did the snowman, and I'm worried I might have ruined it, so hopefully I didn't. I did for sure this one because I was like, oh, I'm gonna put eyes in a face, and low-key that looks really creepy. I just did little buttons and then a black line for the hat, and then we're gonna do like red on the top, and hopefully it looks okay. I don't know. I probably should have just left it alone, but sometimes I get a little ahead of myself and try to be fancy, and it bites me in the butt. But luckily, we had the most of the snowmen, so worked out good. But okay, now going back to decoration. Okay, I forgot to film the after before I packaged them all up, but they're all in here. I thought that these Tupperwares were a lot bigger than they are, so we're using baggies to put the rest of them in, but the cookies turned out really cute. Here. So cute. But that is it. We are done cooking for the day. I am over it, not gonna lie. So we're gonna go and deliver all of these. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Bye.